Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the best in the world!
Yeah. For those in attendance, I am the god. Fly nigga, giving more wood than a lumber yard. Yeah. They calling me Juice, but I got the sauce. What you see is what you get. There's no reason for all facade.
Man, I missed this job. Anyway, welcome back everyone to Nomadic Reviews, where today we're looking at Voice of a Generation, coming straight from a brand new independent studio called StudiOmegaAudio.
For the last time, if you ever tell me how I should run my show, I'll string you up by your toes and feed you to the masses who would like to rip you apart for being a traitor to my new world order.
Even the crows outside my house are... No, that's ravens. Anywho, you guys are probably wondering, V, you've been gone for so long. Ain't you gonna talk about what's been going on and where'd you get this fly-ass hoodie? Fuck no. I'm here to talk to y'all about this brand new series that had a jump-off period actually today, December 1st. Oh shit, I'm doing same-day reviews. What? Anywho, the whole entire premise of this is that after the events of World War III, which shockingly seems like it's gonna happen sooner or later, there's a brand new overlord that is conquering us all with an iron fist by the name of Overlord Aubrey.
Sounds sexy.
And from just that whole premise, you guys are probably thinking to yourselves, does this mean it's gonna be like a huge post-apocalyptic thing of people trying to do a resistance thing? Is this gonna be like, oh, it's like Hunger Games meets Maze Runner and then goes into the selection with weirdness? No, fam, it's actually supposed to be set around a radio station held by the Overlord herself. Don't you just love subversions?
Hell, it's about time.
Anyway, you guys are probably thinking to yourselves, wait, V, don't you also produce stuff that's also out of your wheelbox? So why is this just catching your eye now? Shouldn't you be looking at stuff from Crypt TV or going back to your usual punching bag of Rosegate Studios? No! I want to talk about something that actually had substance and true appeal. The writing on tap for this entire pilot was so sublime in how it catches you verbally that you don't need visual means to actually get a grasp upon what it is that you're looking at. That's how you kick off a series well enough to where as soon as stuff is building and building, you don't need a visual sort of mean to know what the fuck is happening. You can do that with a good visual medium that's just like, boom. However, if you were to go by visual standpoints for what the graphic designs as well as the artwork entails, it does give off a really nice vibe for you if you're trying to look into like a podcast type of visual medium of this is who you are witnessing, this is who you are watching, and this is who you need to keep an eye on for many different cues, many different connotations in how they're gonna make stuff maneuver in a brand new way. Even the voice acting talent, God, I can go in all day about how the voice acting talent went with just two people to make a compelling enough story to actually build you upon what this story is.
Oh, that's nice.
That is all of the nice fluffy stuff, but what about the technical side of things? Guys, I'll be real with you. I've learned a lot from doing sound mixing for a long time. Trust me, I know how hard it is to sound mix. And a lot of this came out pretty well. And you guys are probably wondering yourselves, wait, V, what the fuck does this mean? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm kind of fucking lost. What the hell is this? Well, I'm saying that for a first attempt into how to do things on a grand enough scale like this, that this was not bad, but it also feels like a nervous hand at play. A nervous whole interlude into how all of this grows into being. And needless to say, that does affect how the quality can go, because if you don't know of how a nervous, shaky hand in the editing software can be, you just end up being immersed with it instead of just being like, oh crap. Well, I remember what the fuck this is feeling like. I fucked. But that's just kind of like a small thing from like a sound mixer standpoint that if you guys don't really notice that on first hand, or if you just don't really care, you just don't. But a nervous production will always leave that whole appeal of they probably feel shaky and unsure, so you're gonna give off the vibe of a shaky and unsure production for who you're trying to promote this for. It's neither a bonus or a detriment factor, it's just one of those things that's going to linger on what you're going to do, and that's kind of a normal thing for a first episode. I honestly do remember what that's like, and still remember what that's like with new stuff I make today. But nevertheless though, you guys are probably just like, V, you've just been going on and on about the positives. Where are the negatives? That's just the thing, guys. I haven't found a single negative yet. In the whole entire scheme that I've witnessed this entirety unfold, I have not witnessed a single negative. If there was a negative, I would have been like, they hired me. That's the negative. I'm kidding though. But for everything else though, I can't really see anything bad from it because it is a good enough production. It is a good enough first step. I want to see this continue because Voice of a Generation is a good enough thing of how to literally make something profitable, not for the sake of money, but for the sake of personal enrichment. It's the best way to just say, hey guys, I made this. I want to feel proud of myself. And I don't care if anyone else doesn't approve of this. And that is a great way to kick things off. And if you guys are waiting for me to give a whole rating system, I am not going to give it for the first episode because I want it to be in its entirety. Or if you guys want me to do a full-blown review when the whole series is over, you can hit up StudiOmegaAudio on their Twitter and just be like, yo, can you make sure that V does a full in-depth review of the entire show? And I'll do that. I'll even get you guys the cast and crew to do an interview process if you fucking want to, you weirdos. I don't know what you want! But I'll see you guys in some upcoming videos where I have to get back into some more, serious things. I'll see y'all babies later, but remember to be cool, stay stylish, and I haven't done that outro in a long time.
Boy, you crazy!